Brought to you by Penguin.
The Furious Method by Tyson Fury. Read by Tyson Fury and Jake Wood. I had to get back up. I had to show the world that nothing is impossible. For all the people who suffer with mental health problems, I dedicate this book to you. If I can come back from the brink, you can too. So get back up, seek professional help, and let's do this together, as a team. Prologue. 22nd of February 2020. MGM Grand Garden Arena, Las Vegas, USA. It's showtime. Nearly midnight in Vegas. My second fight against the big dosser Deontay Wilder, the biggest knockout merchant in boxing history. This is the most hotly anticipated bout here since Lennox Lewis faced Evander Holyfield 20 years ago. Outside, it's a cool evening. Inside the arena, it's a cauldron of expectation. They've had to lock the doors at the MGM Grand Garden to keep people out. A capacity audience of 17,000 people is buzzing, the darkness popping with the flashes of camera phones. At ringside, there are celebrities, including Michael J. Fox, Magic Johnson, Triple H from the WWE, and the chef Gordon Ramsay. The latter two kindly wish me well before the fight. Punters are paying up to £13,000 for a front row ticket. My fans are singing You Big Dosser against the Wilder crowd shouting Bomb Squad. I feed off their energy. I always enjoy coming up with ideas for my ring walks. They're like my miniature productions. I pick songs and outfits that mean something to me and that people can relate to. My first fight in Las Vegas in 2019, I came out in the Stars and Stripes outfit Apollo Creed wore in Rocky IV, with James Brown singing Living in America. For my next fight, I was boxing on Mexican Independence Day, so I wore a sombrero and had a mariachi band. For tonight's battle, I'm dressed as a king, in a crown and cape, sat on a golden throne and carried into the arena. I'm accompanied by the syrupy voice of Patsy Cline singing Crazy, an ironic nod to my mental health battles. I'm enjoying every second of the build-up to Fury vs. Wilder 2. This is my moment, my chance to be a showman on the world's biggest stage. The Gypsy King never disappoints. There are no butterflies in my stomach. I have nothing to fear. Mentally, I've already won this fight, which is most of the battle. I'm ready for a 12-round war or a 1-round knockout. It's my time to shine. It's been 14 months since me and the Bronze Bomber last danced, which was a controversial draw, even though anyone who watched it knows I was the winner. Tonight's fight will be a very different story. I know what needs to be done, and like Muhammad Ali, I've made no bones about telling Wilder that I'm going for a KO in 2 rounds. At last night's weigh-in, I clocked in at 19 stone 7 pounds, 273 pounds. Wilder at 16 stone 7 pounds, 231 pounds. So I have a good 40 pounds on him. He's the heaviest he's been in years. Maybe he's looking for more strength in our clinches, throwing shots on the inside. Both of us are heavier than we were last time, but there's more to this game than weight. I'm the master of mind games, and I've already burrowed deep into his head. At our last press conference a few days ago, I told Wilder, "You're terrified. Your little knees are knocking. Keep that belt warm for me." The upshot was that we ended up shoving one another about the stage. So, come the weigh-in, Bob Arum, my promoter, and the Nevada Commission wisely made the decision to keep us far apart. There are 2 things that can happen when a shaken champion like Wilder takes a rematch with a fighter who has schooled him in the ring. Either he does something drastically different in style to redeem himself, or he sticks with the routine that didn't work for him last time and walks straight back into the same nightmare. For this fight, I hear Wilder's camp have been working on his precision. He's going to need it if he wants to get close to this slippery 6'9" eel. 14 months ago, I gave the Bronze Bomber his first taste of trouble with the draw in LA, upsetting the symmetry of his perfect record. 39 wins by way of knockout, no losses, with 19 of his victims impressively dispatched within the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?